Good afternoon. It's the 16th of April, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. In about 3.5 hours, Lebanon and Israel will start a 10-day ceasefire. And although Trump posted on his Truth Social that this is the 10th war that he has stopped, it is a blatant lie and a misrepresentation of any truth he may have that come out of his mouth. You see, you don't get to claim that you put a house fire out when you lit the match, let it burn to the ground, and take a bottle of water, pour it on the ashes, and say, hey, look, I put it out. This is tantamount to what we're seeing with this 10-day ceasefire. Israel has never agreed to any sort of peace plan or ceasefire without the intention of violating it. If that weren't the case, there wouldn't be over 3,000 people in Gaza either unalived or injured since the ceasefire was signed in October of last year. So what is all this about? It's about time and resupply, and let me explain. Right now, the U.S. has the Strait of Hormuz and the Port of Oman blocked from any ships coming in. Commercial aircraft in the Gulf Coast has been slowed to a crawl. I don't think there's any sort of commercial aircraft going back and forth at this point. The only ships that are bringing supplies in are U.S. warships loaded to the teeth to rearm Israel. And this 10-day pause, because it's not a ceasefire, it's a pause, is intended for one thing, to rearm Israel with their Iron Dome. They've taken a beating in South Lebanon, even though major media sources won't tell you that. They've lost a lot of men and material, particularly their prized tank, because IDF doesn't do as well with Hezbollah, who has weapons, and the Gazans don't. So now, after all of this dog and pony show we'll have at the White House, and there will be agreement signed to some degree, it's just a matter of time. I'm pretty sure on the 11th day, Israel will go back to what it's been doing, harming civilians, bombing residential areas, using phosphorus munitions, and no one will say a word. Hezbollah has told the Lebanese government not to take the deal, not to negotiate with Israel, because the Israelis got a fight that they had not planned for when Hezbollah came out of his bag. Now, once again, to be fair, Hezbollah was pretty quiet up until Israel and the U.S. started to attack in Iran. Hezbollah had an agreement with Iran to defend them in their time of need, and they have done that. The whole catalyst, while the Middle East is on fire, and always on fire, comes down to two bullies, and that's Israel and the U.S. So mark my words, on the 16th, everyone will smile, have tea, sign agreements, and before the ink is dry, brown people in Lebanon will continue to die. It's the 16th of April, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. Have a good day.